guys, it's Chris Pre with Smart Real Estate Coach, and welcome to another Motivational Monday. I want to keep this one fairly basic. For those of you that are out there searching, figuring out what to do in the real estate world, we get under the assumption often that people have seen, all 1,000 plus of our videos and understand our system exactly. I want to help you make a quantum leap into real estate, and then when you're in real estate, have a great experience with results and quantum leap forward into being a business owner. Now, why am I on this? Well, I can tell you from speaking at RIAs when we could go around to RIAs now virtually, from looking at support questions, from our own mastermind events where we have our own associates even, we realize crystal clear that there is an enormous gap. In our last event, QLS Live virtual event, we had t-shirts and our whole theme was Bridge the Gap. What is this gap I'm talking about? There's an enormous gap out there in the real estate industry, and frankly, a lot of industries, but let's zoom in and focus just why we're here, between the time when someone goes to a course or takes a course and when they do a deal. And frankly, some people stay in this gap, this chasm forever. It's sad. We have calls week after week after week. A bunch of our associates, bunch of them, started out with us going, I don't know, my spouse doesn't want me to do this because it failed in the past, or because I've spent so much on courses and I haven't done a deal. Two of our associates spent 6 figures before meeting us. Luckily, they made the leap and they get through that gap, and they're now doing deals to well over $1 million worth of 3 paydays. And 3 paydays, by the way, if you're new to our material, is a trademark system we have, 3 paydays, where you pick up money now, money continuously every month, and money on the back end on every single deal. Now, coming from me, having done building, where you get a check, having done realtor activities where you get a check, albeit I did 100 homes, but it's one check, one deal. All the wholesaling, rehabbing, they're all great. They're all great niches. I've done them. The fact is, you do a deal, you get a check. Guess what I call that now, in hindsight? You have a job. How about a job? Okay, go get another job. Go do a couple deals. Instead, how about set up 3 paydays every single deal you do? And how about on average, our family team, this is not saying you can do it, I don't know you yet. So please, as a disclosure, our experience is we profit about 75 grand per 3 paydays per deal. Your experience may be way better. We have students that far exceed that, and we have a few students because of price ranges and areas they're in are down around 45,000. But would that be okay if you did that per deal? Okay, so that's what I'm talking about when I talk about 3 paydays in deals in general. And one of the reasons, there's many reasons, empty promises, people on the internet that market really good but never did deals. It's ridiculous. So that's what you're seeing on YouTube, unfortunately. So we're trying to cut through all the crap and just give you what it takes. We're very candid. We're going to tell you only the things we do personally. We're in the trenches every day. So be careful who you listen to with that. It's funny on podcasts, when I'm being interviewed, they call it old money and new money. Old money being people that were in the business pre-08 crash, and new money being post-08 crash. And frankly, be careful, because post-08 new money, I didn't phrase it, somebody on the internet did, post-08 crash new money haven't been through enough storms. Sorry, they haven't. They haven't weathered enough economic cycles or storms like COVID. We hit COVID and our business tripled, and our associates' business tripled. Why? Because this is the niche to be in. Having had the hindsight, this is the niche to be in. Now, why are they lacking results? I wrote down a few things here. One is there's no simple, predictable, proven, profitable system in place. Like if A, then B, if B, then C. Like this is what you do. So when they come to me and say, yeah, I didn't do any deals, I don't get it. I just don't get it. So we're going to get you doing deals. That's number one thing that's lacking out there. When I say we're going to get you doing deals, let me clarify a few things. My shirt says muscle to $1 million. Why is that? Our next event coming up, depending on when you see this, is in April of 21. And it's called Business Scaling Secrets. So go to bizscaling.com and register for that. Side note, the theme of the event is crossing the line. I can get you muscling yourself to $1 million, because that's more calls, more emails, more follow-up, more staying up late, more working hours as you launch your business. I get that. It feels like more of a job there. But what you're doing is you're setting up the future to eventually cross the line, the theme of the event, to $1 million and more. Now, what happens when you cross the line? Why am I differentiating those two things? Muscle your way to $1 million. I've done it several times in several businesses. The difference is in the last 5 years, we've crossed the line in all of our entities. Why? It's a different mentality. It's a different scaling. It's a different management. It's a different mindset. It's different as a CEO. It's different when you design your business versus working it. It's entirely different. So we'll get you doing that. But you have to start with our simple step-by-step QLS Resource Center. It's not a course because you don't go through it once and then get it. We have high six associates doing deal after deal after deal, and they're in our QLS platform. It's called the Academy, actually. They're in that every single day. Why? There's forms in there, there's agreements in there, there's checklists in there, there's how-tos in there, everything. So number one, it's a step-by-step look behind the curtain about how we operate, and we give it to you. Yes, everything. The vendors we use, the lead sources we use, everything. Number two, it gives you the metrics. How many people do I have to speak to actually get a deal? How many deals do I have to go visit? How many houses to go ahead and get a contract? How many contracts do I have to take to get us sold? The metrics are all there for you because we concentrate real laser focused on time to first deal and time to first sold. Those are metrics that we as a team track. And so our interest is in what? It's our mission, our purpose. Our mission is to create 1,500 transactions with you, the students, and our purpose is to empower individuals to live the life of their dreams. That's our company mission and purpose. So you can have part of that. You can be part of the Wicked Smart community. And third, it lets you create those free paydays. So that's what our system does. It's very simple, guys. It is a massive, massive resource center. Now, what else do you get with this system I'm talking about, this resource center, this academy? I want you to think about this. You get 24/7 availability on support. It doesn't mean they're going to answer you 24/7. Give them 12 to 24 hours, but you can email them nonstop for a whole year. You can come on when you own the QLS home study program and you're on the academy. You can come on every single Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Every single Thursday. We have different themes, and the fourth Thursday, for example, is called Workshop. Wicked Smart Workshop. If I can talk, will be good. And on that, we do live deals. Every Thursday, you're not going to pay 10 cents. Every Thursday, come on to our free workshops and our free sit-downs, okay? In addition to that, the system comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Look, real simple. I just told you to go do your due diligence and then make a decision to go ahead and do aggressively with us with our course. If I was to say that, and then I say, okay, if you think you made the wrong decision, go ahead and get your money back. If I say that, what on earth would stop you from doing that? You do your due diligence, you decide, and to back it up, we give you a 30-day money back, no questions asked, money back guarantee. Now, will we ask you why you may have returned it because we get very few and we want to improve it? Yes. But other than that, we won't badger you and say, no, you can't have it. What was the reason? Well, that doesn't work. No questions asked, okay? So there's probably a few reasons why you wouldn't do it. So I wrote them down. I want to, again, we're a pretty open book. I wrote down 6 or 7 things why people maybe wouldn't come on to the program, wouldn't come on and get involved with Wicked Smart Community. I'll list them really quick for you. Number one would be the cost. Well, the cost is a no-brainer. If you can start doing deals with 3 paydays ranging from $45,000 to $250,000, it doesn't become cost, it becomes return on investment. Okay, so that's gone. Number 2 is, I don't know if it'll work. No, it works. Just go to Real Stories and Real Deals and look at all the hundreds of videos on the Deal Structure Sundays and look at the website, and you'll see students all over North America that it's working for, and yes, it'll work in your area, and yes, it'll work for you and your family. Number 3, won't work for me. Just answered that. You can do it. It's proven and predictable now. The only way you can't do it is if you come on board with the expectation that you need to do a deal tomorrow like you need air or water, and if it doesn't provide that, you're going to quit. Don't do it then. Don't do it. This is a long-term process, okay? 4, I can wait. Well, I'll just wait. I'll do it later. Really? How many 3 payday deals do you want to step past or step by and let someone else get in your marketplace before you do this? And how many more chaotic times with COVID and election and everything else going on, how many more of those do you think you're going to come across? Something as crazy as this storm that we're going through with COVID happens like every 80 to 100 years. Look at history and you'll find all the way back. Don't wait, guys. This is an amazing time to capture some amazing profits, and you will look back and say, I should have, if you don't do that, okay? So that's the I can wait. It might be too difficult. I don't know if I can do that. Guys, we guide you. We're here to guide you, okay? Allow us to take your hand and guide you through the QLS home study program via the academy, and allow us to show you how to do a deal, whether it takes you 30, 120, or 360 days. Doesn't matter. It's worth you going through that process. So that's the 5th reason. 6, I wrote down, I have to ask my partner. What do you have to ask him? It's a money back guarantee. Instead of asking, you have to go do your due diligence on our webinar and or a free strategy call with us and or all the videos on YouTube and then say, I looked at this and I'm doing this and here's why. I'm going to change our financial picture for our family forever. That's powerful. Okay, so that one's off the table. And the next one is time. Well, we all have the same 86,400 seconds today. I know that, right? We both have that. Okay, so why are people more productive than others? They know how to utilize their time better, perhaps, maybe. What do we teach in our QLS home study course and on our academy? Many things. One of them is the mental game, but another one is how to properly manage this thing from a time standpoint so you can crush it. So I just took all 7 topics or all 7 challenges that you might have and gave you an answer for each one. Now it's time for you to act. So if your goal is, hey, I like the idea of now money, continuous monthly money, and long-term wealth, if you like all that, great, let's get after it. There's a lot of crap being sold on the internet, a lot. Some are by good people with good intentions. Much of it is a lot of crap being marketed really well by people that aren't doing deals right now. That is a recipe for disaster. That is a recipe for you going broke. That is a recipe for you to be frustrated and never want to do real estate again in your life. Trust me on that, okay? So that's your quantum leap into real estate, guys. Go to smartrealestatecoach.com/webinar. In that webinar, we're not even going to open your eyes to what is possible in the terms business. Please understand, it's not going to teach you how to go make $1 million. That's what the other videos tell you. Our webinar is going to just open your eyes to what the potential is. Our YouTube channel, which you may be watching this on right now, when you go to see the deal structures, is going to open your eyes to the potential. Now then, after that free little ride you have there, then you'll decide, that's a niche I want to be in. And then and only then can we teach you how to get to that muscle to $1 million. Then and only then. Okay, I'm just being out front with you in Canada. That's our style. So be sure you subscribe to this, because you may or may not be ready right now to go ahead and quantum leap into real estate and then quantum leap past that $1 million across the line. You may or not be ready. But if you subscribe, you're going to get a plethora of information every single week with our Motivational Monday, our Q&A Thursday, and our Deal Structure Sunday. And then you'll decide when the timing is right for you. But I don't know why now wouldn't be an amazing time to do it. Why now, when the media is telling everybody else to get out of real estate, when now is the time the terms business is flourishing, not sure why now wouldn't be a great time. I look forward to seeing you, because guess why? On the webinar, I'm going to tell you how to get a free, FREE, strategy call with myself, my son-in-law Zach, or our strategy expert Brian, if you're lucky enough to get him on the phone. He also happens to be a high 6 associate who can tell you about his journey to get to $1 million. Look forward to seeing you real soon somewhere in our Wicked Smart community. See you next week.